Hey everybody, it's June the 4th, 2023, and I'm just hanging out here at the property. Finally put the tiller on. My neighbor's pulling in the driveway, I think. Not this one. Of course, I had to experiment. Wave. This is an experiment here. Of course, I ran the tiller down. It does really nice straight lines. I'm liking it. It's powerful too. If it hits anything, it'll just jump forward. The roots don't really stand a chance, but yeah, this is going to be an excellent grading tool out here. I'm in the very front right now. I'll panorama here. There's the main road. There's my little driveway thingy. There's the other subdivision. Of course, my car. My little fence here. I'm going to walk back in with you today. It's about 8 o'clock in the evening. A little overcast. Hopefully it will get a little bit of rain here. I know that's odd for me to say because the last several months, that's all it's done, really. I haven't been able to get out here enough, even. But yeah, here, put some dirty rock. That's what I call it because the grass had grown up around it and had to pull the grass out too. And there's the pile that I was pulling from. There's an area up here in the clearing that I turned the dirt. You can see it looks like a little racetrack. Yeah, we just get a little bit of rain. I got some grass seed in there. And it'll probably start coming up. Of course, this whole area of the driveway, I'm going to end up busting up and re-leveling because we're only in the front. We got a long way to go to get to where I want to start doing things. A little area that I've let grow up because it's hard to get to with the flail. But yeah, I just felt like having a little bit of nature therapy today and wanted to come document what I've done so far so that I can look back on it and you can look at it if you're doing the same thing. Yeah, I'm walking over into the first section of woods. I didn't put any bug spray on. I hope I don't get eaten too bad. In this area here, I need to just run through with the tiller and turn the wood chips that are left into the earth. This area here, I've actually pulled dirt from my borrow pile, is what I'm calling it. And I spread it out in places where water normally sits. It's nice and dry right now. And there's one of the ditches I put for drainage, and of course I found a softball in it. Of course it's completely dry. And I put this little level of rocks here so I could cross it with a tractor into this section. And this is pretty dry over here. This also needs to be turned in. That's a pile I need to burn. And I'll come over here and show you what I got left of the of what I dug out last year. Yeah, there's some life in there. This was a pile that I'm borrowing from, and this is the deep part of the water that's left that I dug it from. Lots of little tadpoles or something in there. But anyway, like when it rains, this whole area looks like a little creek. And I'm gonna get back over to the other side. Still soft over here though. It's odd. But yeah, I have a whole lot of area over here that stays moist right now. I guess it's gonna need a good period of dry for it to really get dry. I may be able to cross back here if I want to. I really don't want to get these shoes muddy, but hey, it is what it is, right? Let's see what happens. It's not too terribly soft. It's soft, but it's not. Feet aren't sliding out from under me yet, which is a good thing. Probably could stand to bring the tiller back into here too and just turn the dirt, because it probably hadn't been turned in 100 years. I already turned this area here. Still a little too damp. But yeah, this is nice. I turned the mulch into this a little bit. There's a ditch I dug. And this ditch here is just to give the groundwater somewhere to go, because it'll fill up and then it'll carry on back over into the other little system. And this area was a low area. I pulled some dirt into here. I've also got this camera running just in case we run into any wildlife, because every now and then I'll sneak up on some and not realize it. By the time I pull my camera out to take a picture, they've already moved on to something else, or getting out of my way at least. I gotta watch out. I don't want to get these shoes dirty. And the creek looks like it's down a little bit. There's the footbridge. So I just want to come over here for a little bit of nature therapy. Yeah. See there, muscadine vines. Probably need to get just a mower out here. There's some more muscadine up there. There's a big one in the middle of this little trellis thing that I set up. And move all my tools out from it. Again, the creek's down. This is just the front side. And there's the fig tree. Fig tree looks really happy right by the creek. And of course the blackberries are trying to take over the bridge. Feels like some of the bridge might have settled. And over here I tilled this because I'm gonna try to get grass growing there too, instead of this junk. All right, back into the proper. This area has always been one I've had to hit continuously with the flail mower. I think I'm gonna bring that tiller back in here. Of course, I'm not doing any tractor work today. I'm just, this weekend zapped me. I was doing a lot of playing, and I'm still doing a lot of playing with the bands, or the band. Yeah, in this area here, I need to come back in with the tiller too. I'll probably get the box blade and run it around in some circles and level everything out, figure out where the little ditches should be. Plant some grass. Creek again. A little dirty here. Got a whole bunch of sticks and roots in it. I think over here I might have some beavers. I'm not sure. I'm gonna walk over here and just peek down, because it looks like this is getting junked. And I just heard something hit the water fast. So yeah, that could be some beaver action right there. Might have to get a strap down in there and start pulling that junk out. More muscadine I just stepped on. that out too. Yeah, the creek is way down. Guess the rainwater affects it more than I realize. I'm coming into the second easement. Still no wildlife. Yeah, I need to cut that for the neighbor. Yeah, probably going to come back in through here and straighten up this trail too. Of course, we're on a flight path. For one of the little airports. I mean, heck, if you're good at navigating, you can probably figure out exactly where I'm at by now. Lots of roots over here. Big old growth. I have to put the flow mower back on soon. Start coming back through here and knocking some of this down. Because you can see I've already been through here, but I got new growth. There's the entrance to the top side of the property. And I'm gonna do some panoramic. I'll show you some danger. If you look down here, it's nice and ground's nice and clear. Up over here, this property goes in a weird angle, kind of goes across in a diagonal, so like there's a whole section of woods I won't be able to touch there. And there's some danger. See that tree? It was hooked onto this big old muscadine root, and I caught it with a tractor. Just happened to turn around and look after it fell, but yeah, broke it there. But the thing is, like, the vine still goes up to a tree like another 40 feet up, so it didn't fall completely. And I've tried to rock it loose and it won't rock loose. See that? Isn't that crazy? Anyway, it's starting to get dark, so we might not make it all the way back down in, but we'll see. As long as the light will adjust, I'll keep going. And it looks like it is. So there's some areas that I've rutted out with the tractor tires, and some trees I just set to the side of the trail, because this is actually, you know, I'm walking the property line really right now, because it comes all the way up this way and then cuts down kind of like a flag. And it smells wonderful out here. There's some section I've already ran some flail through, and this is the trail going down towards the creek, or towards the creek, whatever you want to call it. It's an area I still need to come down and do some more seasonal cleanup. Had some trees get knocked down probably last year even, I haven't been back in here to clean them up yet. There's one of the areas I'm going to have to put a ditch under the road. I put some logs over here to slow down the flow of water, but that's actually a wash system that goes out to the creek. It's a little area I flailed out last year. And some uneven road here. Little critter hole right there. Right in the middle of the trail. And there's one of the treetops that sheared off. And there's all the little branches, sections just broken to pieces. I need to come back in here with a bucket and pick them all up and take them to the fire pile. Of course, I got some fire pile back here too. But here's two of the creeks that feed this joker. That's creek number 1 here. And creek number 2. Number 3 is on the other side over there. And they all merge eventually. I don't know where number 3 comes in yet. But I wanted to document my passage here, and I want to also look here while I'm out here and start evaluating where I might put a camping structure so I can come out here and hang out. But yeah, this I hit with a tiller, of course. It's still nice and loose. I'll probably spread that in different places. But all I did here was basically set one side of the tiller lower so I could kind of get it level, and just kept driving back and forth. And eventually it got to a point where I could back drag it with the bucket. So it's actually really nice to walk on right now. I'm not seeing any animal prints. Of course, we have a handy water on the property. I'm hoping it'll give me a little rain today. But yeah, I had to come all the way back into here, which I'm real close to the edge of the property. I'm gonna take this portion and run it back over here to the right along this game trail, if you can see it, and make it nice and smooth. I'm not sure what some of this is. There's some plants out here that look domestic, like this. I don't know what this is, but those are some gigantic leaves. Not really sure what that is. Looks like it's trying to flower. I'm gonna have to stop here in a minute and take a picture and send it to my wife, see if she knows. And for anybody that wants to know about the state of the vines, this is about what we normally see out here. Let me put my hand in the view so you can kind of get a frame of reference. Or how about this Quick Trip cup? It's a big old vine. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you watching, and I just wanted to, show you guys what I've been doing. I know I haven't posted a whole lot, and more than likely this is one of at least 3 videos I haven't posted yet, and you'll see them as they come. And if you have any questions, hit me up. All right, be good.